Time now 6:25, and we're being told nurseries may not have enough staff to deliver the government's expansion of funded childcare in England. The National Foundation for Educational Research says the numbers are currently on track but may not necessarily continue in that vein. Well, joining me live now on LBC News is Jack Worth from the NFER. Jack, good morning to you. Thanks for your time this morning here on LBC News. And what are some of the challenges then being faced by nurseries? Because your report there outlining low pay, for example.
Good morning, Vanessa. Yeah, it's really important for this expanded entitlement for the early years sector to have the staff that they need to deliver this extra number of places, huge number of extra places. And while the numbers have been increasing nationally, those increases in numbers are not spread evenly across the country, and there are some areas where there's expected to be a big increase in demand for childcare, and where there will need to be an increase in the numbers working in the early years sector. But at the same time, it's a hard sector to attract people into, because of low pay, which has been over a number of years, and also some staff perceive that there's a lack of career progression opportunities. So being able to recruit the staff that the sector needs and also retain the staff is really important to delivering this entitlement.
My goodness, so it's become a bit of a double-edged sword then, isn't it? So on one hand, welcome news for families, particularly those who may not be able to afford it. But then on the other hand, the government not putting in place the measures then to address the issues that you just outlined there.
Yes, absolutely. It's really good news for parents that childcare will be more available and at a lower price than it has been. But that brings consequences for how it's delivered. And the government now has a big responsibility in terms of those funding rates and how those translate into what early years providers are able to afford in terms of wages to attract and retain the staff that they need, but the government has also been bringing forward new measures to support this. So it published its strategy on early years, which had a big focus on on the workforce, both increasing the numbers of staff, but also upskilling staff to make sure that the quality of early years education is really consistently high. Recently. So we think it's important for those measures to be enacted quickly to make sure that the staff is there for delivering the capacity that this reform needs.
So let's look at the reality then, the bleak reality, what we're just talking about. What impact could this have then if nurseries are not able to fulfill the government's expansion targets?
Well, the implication will be for parents who are potentially unable to get the childcare places that they need because providers simply don't have the capacity. Providers are restricted in terms of the ratios of children and adults that they're able to operate under. So a lack of staff means they can't offer those places, which would be a shame when it's likely to be popular among parents and lead to an increase in the number of places demanded. So it's really important for them that we deliver this.
And Jack, the Education Secretary says that the expansion is a milestone, but more is yet to come. So from your perspective then, what else would you like to see from the government?
We'd like the government to make sure that the sector is funded adequately, to make sure that providers are able to offer the pay levels that can recruit, retain, and also encourage staff to stay long term. And part of that is also about career progression as well, to make sure that staff who are joining the sector anew feel like it's a sector that they're able to continue to grow in and become more skilled over time. And so making sure there's a really clear pathway for career progression will be really important as part of that as well.
Really grateful for your time this morning, Jack. That's Jack Worth, who's from the National Foundation for Educational Research. Thank you.